Welcome to another episode of Simplified. I'm your host, Fred Martinez. In today's episode, we're going to go over Mark Kholer's TRIFECTA, and it all starts here. All right. So what we separate this line here is we separate out your ordinary income versus your investment income. All right. And then everything is going to kind of flow at the very end, is going to flow into your revocable living trust. So how does it start? Well, the first thing is, in my particular case here, I have ABC Company LLC, and it's an S Corp, and it's the accounting firm. So a lot of times what happens in my particular case here, I usually rent this location. But what if I was to buy my own location? Now all of a sudden, my S Corp is going to start paying rent to my commercial building, okay? And this is where you start building equity and you start building wealth. What's the next thing we need to do? Well, let's start paying our kids that are under the age of 18. So I can't pay my kids that are under the age of 18 under my S Corp, okay? So what I would do is I would hire my spouse, right? And I can put her on W-2 wages for, that way then I can deduct the 401k, right? And so then what you would do is you would actually have a family company here, a sole prop, that then would be charging a management fee so that then you can pay your kids, right? Once you pay your kids, but how much can you pay your kids? You can pay your kids up to $15,750 a year. And that doesn't even, they don't even have to file an income tax return, because with their standard deduction, right, they'll get down to zero, and they'll net effective taxes is zero. So think of it this way. Every dollar that you can pass over to your kids is a dollar of savings that you're saving on your tax. If you're in the 20% tax bracket, then you're going to save 20% on taxes by using this. Now let's pretend that you're going to go out and you're going to buy yourself a rental property. And how does that flow? Well, now you have your residential building, right? And you've got your rental LLC, and all of this is flowing into your revocable trust, right? Your S Corp, right? So now let's start looking at adding a board of directors. So this is the foundation for so many other write-offs that you can take. So when you have your family board, you have to do your annual meetings. You have asset protection, payments to family. Then all of a sudden now you can start taking, cell phone expenses, home office expenses, travel, dining, auto. But let's make it official. A business day is 4 hours. You have to have an agenda. That way you can deduct your travel and your food. But at the same time, you can share the education with your family, right? Your board of directors, your family. But you got to have minutes. And what does minutes protect? Your corporate veil. You have audit protection. You teach about the taxes. You become strategic expertise and support. Accountability. You can share your 3, 5, 10-year plan with your family, with your board of directors. Look at the financials and teach literacy. A lot of people, they go to your CPAs, they go to their income tax people, and they ask for help, like what additional things I can do for you, right? And so this is all the stuff that a lot of these, I believe a lot of CPAs and a lot of people don't preach, don't teach, right, and don't follow. And I really think that if you set up a meeting with me, right, you can click on the button there, that's going to be there on the bottom. And if you click with me, I can help you to try to reduce your overall tax liability. We haven't even gotten into the savings plans. We haven't even gotten into IRAs. We haven't even gotten into any of that can add to this trifecta for you. And all you have to do is find me, click on my subscription channel, and that way then I can help you to reduce your overall tax liability, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for you. All right? So we'll see you on the next episode of Simplified.